Thank you, Madam President. With all due respects to my colleague from San Francisco, I must rise in opposition to this bill. My colleague from San Francisco made a very compelling argument during our public safety hearing when he talked about how a gay 18-year-old male having relations with a 17-year-old male would be required to become sexual registrants as opposed to a heterosexual act between a male or female 18 years old and a 17-year-old male or female. The difference is the act. And if we want to change the laws, let's change the laws reflecting the act. And let's make it so that a homosexual man that is 18 years old and has sex with a 17-year-old homosexual male does not have to register as a sex offender. But I'm going to tell you that I don't think that the system is broken if you look at the proactiveness in the communities that I represent. I've supported for the past 22 years a group called Valley Watch. And Valley Watch will send postcards to neighbors that are not aware that a sexual registrant has moved into their neighborhoods. And we certainly hope that that registrant hasn't recidivated and caused any more problems, but I think it's important that we let the community know that there is somebody that is of concern, knowing that many sexual molestations, many sexual assaults don't even get reported to law enforcement officials. The argument that somehow having a large database of potential suspects somehow makes that database less useful falls flat on its face. If that were the case, why would we have a fingerprint database or a DNA database? Why would we bother to keep a database on gangs? The problem lies with how the information is presented to the public. The voters overwhelmingly spoke when they passed Jessica's law and Megan's law. There is no need to water down these propositions, and I fear that this bill is contrary to the wishes of the public. We've heard about the wide array of entities that are supporting this bill, but the one group that means the most to me that hasn't been represented has been victims. Let's protect victims of sexual predators and maintain the list of sexual registered sex offenders to protect the public. I will always stand with the victims and their rights and not with the sexual registrants. I urge my colleagues to vote no on SB421.